Rocksteady Boxing doesn't allow its participants to hit each other. Instead, they use other means, like the speed bag or the heavy bag.
All right, Kalia, take a deep breath. Take it all in. You guys complete the sweep of the SoCon. At home in front of these fans, describe your emotions.
Store owners say they've been trying to stop this guy, Michael Cornelius. They've actually been trying to lock him out, but what he'll do, he'll have somebody else open the door for him. He'll take something like this, prop the door open, and then proceed to steal. It's all supported by the Dublin Exchange Club. After expenses, they're gonna make about $15,000. All that's going right back into the Dublin community. The athletes are spending their mornings working here at Rigby's, but they spend their afternoons here at practice getting ready for their individual seasons. Now, just so you can see, right behind me, there is a power line right here to my left, broken in half. It's bringing down other lines. Honoring John in more ways than one, each member of the team will be wearing these JMN number 24 stickers on the back of their helmets.
Former UGA head coach Andy Landers. Coach, you've got two of your former players here on the sideline. What's it like seeing them duke it out? You talk about coaching trees so much. A bit of your coaching tree here today.
What are the odds that you have two players, not only that you coached, but actually played on the same team?
All right, well, Peach County looking to continue their dominance of Region 4 AAA, 8-2 overall, 6-0 in region play. They welcome Ringgold High to the Valley. Trojan man in attendance. You heard them, playoffs, baby. Yeah. Here come the Trojans. Like I said, looking to continue that dominance, and they were operating early. Jaden Gibson fakes the handoff, fires to Turkel Jefferson, says, get up! You got Miles, baby! 35 yards to the house, and Peach County up early. 7-0 on their first possession. The defense stops Ringgold cold, forces a punt. You don't want to punt to Justin Harris. Catches the punt, dodges the defender, slips out of the crowd, dodges another defender, a third tackle.
Wow.
Slips down the sideline for a whole touchdown.
Oh, wow.
The greatest touchdown punt return that didn't count. A penalty brings the ball all the way back to the 45-yard line. Doesn't matter, train doesn't stop, and neither does Jaden Gibson. The junior QB calls his own number, turns and burns down the sideline for another touchdown. 14-0 in the first quarter for Peach County. Justin Harris said he wants to read it. Takes this one up the middle, slips off to the sideline. Looks like he has a seam, another 6, but he'll be tackled by a Tiger defender. Peach County with excellent field possession. Once again, on the move, Jaden Gibson to Turkel Jefferson. Got a man look for air, fumbles inside the 5. Ringgold recovers. Peach County arguing that he's down. Well, let's look at the replay, guys. Defender pops the ball out.
Look like it's
that
moving.
knee ain't down yet. They can't make anything shake. But you know who can shake? Jaden Gibson. Come and get y'all juice.
Shake what your mama gave you.
Top of the second quarter is 28-0 Peach. Band says they're feeling good, feeling great, and so is their QB.
I like it.
Gibson getting greedy. Fires a bomb to Miller Thomas, who shakes it like a salt shaker, and you can't tell him that he's not fly. 80 yards, a play of the day nominee, Zaxby's FFN scoreboard. The Trojans put up 41 in the first half and take round 1 of Region 48-7. Liberty County beats Southeast Bullock, so they will see each other next round of the playoff. You're used to seeing them here. But have you ever seen them here? Some Central Georgia athletes have been putting in work on the field and at the park. The water park, that is.
Most of my friends work here, and they kind of put me on, and I wanted to make some money. You know, I'm tired of asking my parents, telling me no,
Deontay Lowe, a linebacker at Northside High, Hoco wide receiver Isaiah Harris, and Windsor Academy softball third baseman Elaney Chandler are just a few athletes making a splash at Rigby's Water World.
I love the process, working here, making that money, and then going to practice where I'm more surrounded by my teammates. It's fun.
The athletes are spending their mornings working here at Rigby's, but they spend their afternoons here at practice getting ready for their individual seasons. And the days working both shifts can be long ones, from sun up to sundown.
Day, like you wake up, make sure you eat a good breakfast, hydrate all day long, and then my practices, they start at 4 o'clock, so I get off at 2:15, 2:30. I try and lay down and rest for as long as I can, hydrate, and then I get up and go to practice and work my butt off.
And while they may be co-workers in the summer, the football players say it'll be all business under the lights this fall.
We're going to talk a little trash to each other But we're going to find out when the season comes because, Northside going to win either way it goes.
But there's one thing competition can't replace: a paycheck.
I'm going to miss it for real, but I'll make that money on the field.
Avery Braxton, 13 WMAZ Sports. If you're in downtown Macon and hear this sound overhead, it's likely someone's life is about to be saved at Navicent Health.
Now the patients land on the roof. They come right down the elevator into the emergency room, so we have very rapid transport right into the ER.
Dr. Dennis Ashley directs Navicent Health's trauma surgery unit. It's the only level 1 trauma center between Atlanta and Jacksonville, Florida.
Out of the 159 counties in Georgia, we'll get trauma transfers from at least 75 counties.
That's a lot of ground to cover, and every minute counts. Navicent depends on the helicopters of the Air Evac Life Team to fly trauma victims from all over the state into Macon.
Speed is so important in trauma patients, stroke patients, cardiac patients.
Flight nurse Britta Thomason says helicopter teams provide higher quality and faster care than ground ambulances and can get victims to a trauma center within 60 minutes, what they call the golden hour, between when a traumatic event happens and when a victim sees a doctor.
What service we can provide is not only do we do that quickly, but we're bringing critical care. We're essentially bringing the hospital to the patient in the field.
The Air Evac team out of Milledgeville can get from Milledgeville to Macon in about 17 minutes. They say the fastest they've ever gotten here is in about 15.
And I know a couple of patients that it made all the difference.
And they'll typically do at least one flight a day. Thomason trained 6 years in Navicent's ER before becoming a flight nurse. It says the only difference is the space you have to work with.
Essentially everything in this helicopter right here is what we have in an ER. We have all the tools that we can need, we have all the medications that we can need, and the patient's just a little closer to you.
And a little closer to seeing another day. Reporting in Macon, Avery Braxton, 13 WMAZ News.